country and you're not used to working with other people, like it's a humbling experience because, like I said, you're gonna meet new people, see new places. Like I'd never been to New York, and that was my first duty station, was Northern New York. So, oh, missed it. No, I didn't. Sweet. There we go. Nice. All right, so we got a little revenge on that. But also like getting to travel to different countries. So, hang on, I got a text. Alright. But so like when I went to Afghanistan, that was a culture shock for me. Like I've never been outside of the United States, but it's just different cultural norms there that I'd never been exposed to. One thing that I thought was one of the things I thought was pretty weird was their bathrooms. So here in America, we have like the toilets you sit on and stuff like that. There they have, it's kind of like a hole in the ground and they squat over it. I mean, it has like places for your feet. I thought that was pretty weird, but I mean, there's also other things like not shaking hands with your right hand, I believe, left hand, whatever. See, I should probably know that, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, you get a class before you go there. I probably need a refresher myself, but I mean, if it wasn't for the Army, I never would have been exposed to that. And then my second deployment, I got to work with a lot of NATO forces. I got to work with the British, and then I got to work with the Scottish. Spoke with a couple of Romanians. Like, just meeting different people. It's fun. It's a good time. All right. And then also because of the Army, I've got to do a lot of traveling too. It's like on deployment, you don't really spend much money. There's not much to spend on. Minus like supplements, video games, whatever suits your fancy. But once you get back, you have quite a bit of money saved up, and I've got to do a lot of fun vacations because of that. So my first Army sponsored, well, not Army sponsored, but oh, get some action going here. Hey, get back here. I don't think I'm gonna kill her though. Yeah, probably not. Maybe. No! Almost had it. If I would have ignited, I would have got her. That was a bad fight. I mean, my guy got hooked, so I kind of was trying to shut down their damage dealer. But not a great start to the game, but it's not the worst. Seems like the rest of my team's doing... I guess our lane's doing the best so far. So well, I don't think we'll lose turret, but it's gonna be close. Man, someone's dropping bombs on me again. Look at that. Hearts shooting everywhere.
What that is?
I don't know.
I started a watch party.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't
So.
either.
Sounds cool. Sounds fancy.
Probably why there's 8 watchers or viewers.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Oh, Tristana going ham. Well, paid off for her. Nice. So, it looks like we're setting up to do dragon. Just a second. Alright, here we go. Get a little team fight going. Lock down there. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. Got him. Alright, so we wrecked shop on that fight. That was good. So we're going to go take this dragon. Or, never mind, I guess we're not. I mean, it's a cloud drake, so it's not that great. It gives you out of combat movement speed, so we're going to work on this turret, though, because it doesn't look like anybody's got first turret yet. That's going to give the whole team gold, so definitely, like I said, objectives. So I started talking about, like, getting to travel because of the Army, because of what they pay me, and that goes into the next letter, which is I, or income. So, I mean, it's a steady income. You don't really have to worry about getting laid off, because, I mean, once you're in, I mean, you can get fired from the Army, don't get me wrong. I might be dead. Nope, I'm good. I shouldn't have flashed, I didn't need to. But, I mean, if you don't meet, like, the weight requirements, or you fail a PT test, or you're just not adapting to the military life, they can give you the old boot. But I mean, it's really hard to get fired from the Army. But anyway, starting out, you're looking at 1550, I believe is the roundabout number. starting pay. That's for the first 4 months, but once you get out of training, so after 4 months, you're looking at about 16. Was it 1680, something like that, roughly, a month. So I know when I joined, I was making about 1400 at the 7-Eleven I was working at every 2 weeks. So I thought I took like no, not 700 every 2 weeks, but I thought I took like a pay cut. But what I didn't realize is, I don't have to pay for my housing, I don't have to pay for my food because that's provided. The only bills that you really have are the bills that you make yourself have. So like cell phone payment, stuff like that, car insurance, car payment. So we're clearing out these wards real quick, and we might do a dragon. We'll see. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, with that one. So probably gonna disengage here. We had a bad start. So we're getting ready to go do dragon, but I don't think it's happening now. Yeah. So the good thing about the champion I'm playing is that she has a lot of crowd control, or she can stop people from doing stuff, which is really what I'm doing right now. Soaking up damage and smoking people. So I don't want him to get to my damage dealer. So I mean, support, like, you might have to get killed, whatever, it happens. Oh, didn't work. Alright. I was trying to stun him and hit the blast cone and get him away from me, but didn't work. Yeah, anyway, pretty much my goal in life, being a support, is to protect the person I'm laning with, because she's going to do a lot more damage than me, and right now I'm doing a decent job. She's only died twice, and she has 8 kills, so doing decent. Another one of my jobs is kind of keep vision throughout the map by dropping vision wards and stuff like that. So you always want to make sure that you're getting rid of enemy wards, and you want to drop your own. So, but back on the income. So I told you the starting pay was 1680 after 4 months. Now when you get promoted, which is a 6-month gig, so E1 to E4 or private to specialist, it's a 2-year journey, so it'll only take you 2 years to make to the rank of E4, which, what's the pay for E4 right now? It's like a little over 2,000? 2,200 a month. And once again, like I said, there's no bills that you really have to pay unless you make some for yourself. Looking at, like, we might start up on Dragon again. For me, one of my longest ranks was from E2 to E3. The reason being was, before I joined, I wasn't in very good shape, and I had to lose a lot of weight to get in the Army. But I was overweight, so you can't get promoted if you're flagged for whatever reason. And the reason for me was being overweight. Oops, should have took that one for him. So we're doing this dragon. I don't think it's really a good idea, but we're gonna go for it, I guess. Yep, sure are. And we got it. Ooh-wee. So we're doing a good job of healing for this person right there, because, like I said, didn't look good going into that fight, but we came out definitely on top of that one. So yeah, I died, but I did my job, did my due diligence. Sweet. But I mean, so I told you, if you're single, your housing and meals are furnished. If you're married, I think I covered this on Monday too, but if you're married, you get a housing allowance and a food allowance. So right now, I just got promoted, so my base pay went up. And then also what I didn't mention too is every year that you're in the Army for the first 4 years, right? You get a pay raise every year, then after 4 years, it's every 2 years. So October will mark 9 years for me. Pretty sure that's right.
2 years. Just every 2 years starting on.
I thought it was every year for the first 4 years. Unless they changed it. Alright, well, every 2 years, we'll go with that, because I don't want to put out bad information. You get a promotion on the day that you joined, so, or a pay raise, rather. So that's another good benefit. But yeah, anyway, so I'm living in the Shawnee right now. They're giving me about $1,400 for housing allowance. I don't know what the average housing rate is around here, but I'm pretty sure it's not $1,400. I mean, the house I got right now, I think we're paying $1,100 a month for rent, so it gives me $300 to play with. And when I say play with, I mean pay bills. And then I still get the 379 for food allowance too. So just for being a soldier and being married, I'm making an extra $17.79 a month. And I think my housing actually went up since I got promoted too. Yup. Sergeant Washburn's giving me the north-south. Yeah, I guess I'm paying attention. Alright, sweet. Alright, so we got a lot of people dancing around our lane now. So. Oh man, I can't scroll down on my screen. Alright, so we gotta keep that person off of there. We done good, boys. We done good so far. So the guy just killed his kind of an assassin. Nope. Well, I got the flash off of him. So that's good. Looks like they're still going in. That dude's gonna get smoked. Made a mistake. So we're gonna start backing up a little bit. I really don't think we want to fight this, but oh. Okay, well, I died. Wish I could have done more, but they're starting to take note of what I'm doing, so they're starting to focus me a little bit more, which means I need more tankiness. I might minimize so I can go down and see what everybody's been saying. I mean, that fight we just had probably wasn't the best idea, but I mean, we still came out pretty ahead on it, so. Seen worse. There we go. Let's see. What's the point of this game? Main objective, got that. So this is one game that you just joined. How long does a single game last? So an average game, I would say 25 minutes. So there's games that are going to go longer than that, and there's going to be games that go not as long. Just depends. Alright, so I ran that dude off. But yeah, I mean, there's different modes too. So the mode I'm playing right now is Summoner's Rift, and the reason why I play is because, like I said, I play ranked on it. But they also have one called ARAM, All Random All Middle. It's similar concept, but you get randomly picked for a champion. Whereas this mode, you get to select your own champion. So, but ARAM, those games, I would say 10 to 20 minutes on average. Just kind of depends. But yeah, so the game mode I'm playing, if you have, so yeah, it's 10 people that play against each other, so 5 on 5, and you can either play with a friend or you can get randomly matched with others. Today I just did a solo, so I'm playing with 4 random people, playing against 5 other random people. But so let's say you have someone on your team that just doesn't show up, like their game never connected or whatever, then you can surrender before 5 minutes, and it's called like a remake. Or if they don't do that and you just want to kind of play it out and see where you go, at 15 minutes you can try to surrender again, but it has to be, everybody has to say yes. So if you have 5 people, 4 people say yes, 1 person says no, then you gotta wait till 20 minutes. So 20 minutes you can surrender if you're really getting stomped in, or you can just play the game out. Depends on how the game's going for you. But I will say this game can be pretty frustrating. I know Sergeant Washburn can confirm that. He's only been playing for about a week or so. Like, there are some very frustrating moments with this game. Ooh, lockdown. Ooh, that was the Wombo right there. So I'm tanking the turret aggro right now so everybody else doesn't die, but alright, I think I might die. Woo! I made it. So that was a really good fight for us. I'm soaking up a lot of damage with the turret. So yeah, Megan. Oh, they ended up surrendering. What do you know? Good deal.